What is good, y'all? It's your boy, The Shells, and if you're new to the channel, welcome to Shells World TV, where I do reactions, challenges, vlogs, sketches, DIY videos, and the occasional stupid thing every once in a while. Now, before I move on, I need you to please like this video, share it, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification to be notified every time I make a new video. I make new videos every Thursday. I'm going to be doing my first story time for the year. And it is going to make you look at me in a different light, in a rather hilarious, funny light, I should say. Yeah, my first story time for 2018. And it goes back sometime, I'm gonna say, when I was like 23, 22. I'm old, guys. So anyway, you wanna guess my age? Go right ahead. Anyway, guys, yeah, that wasn't embarrassing. So, yo, but enough of that boring stuff right there. So, let's just get into the video, guys. Okay, so, my first story time for 2018. And this is going to deal with times that I have unfortunately dealt with funny situations involving killing literally one of the most annoying pests known to New Yorkers all over New York City. Of course, I'm talking about the cockroach, or as I like to call it, the six-legged brown terror, because that's not racist. It's not racist. This is just a name that I give this thing. The six-legged brown terror. You know, honestly, of all the insects that I've killed in my time, I feel the most stubborn one most certainly is the American cockroach. Now, of course, this is America, and we have variations of cockroaches, but the one I'm talking about in particular, well, I'm probably gonna put an example picture on the screen when this video is uploaded, but I'll put it to you like this. Our neighboring country up north, Canada, has very small cockroaches compared to what I'm gonna put on the screen. This one in particular, you do not want to see. I mean, we definitely have small ones, but unfortunately, again, we live in New York, we have big rats, so the cockroaches are, if not as big, they're in terms of just size proportion, it's equally as big. But why am I giving y'all technical information about cockroaches? You don't want to hear that. So yo, let's get into the stories, okay? The funny stories of times I've had to kill cockroaches. So now the first one, you know, I don't remember exactly which years these go in, by the way. So I'm just gonna spat off, you know, talking about them at random. All right, so the first story time. Okay, it must have been, I'm gonna say like 2, 3 in the morning, right? And this was summertime. This was still when I was going to college. So it was I think it was a Saturday, no, a Friday night. Like about, say, going into Saturday, like 2, 3 in the morning, right? I remember it's summer, and so I was on class break at the time. So yo, tell me how I'm hearing this rustling of paper. It's dark in my room. I didn't need to turn the AC on because it was cold at night. So I'm hearing this rustling, and I know it's not me because I'm in the bed just chilling, you know. So I get up to turn the light on, and what I find, to my surprise, kind of made me chuckle, but also had me like, I don't want this thing to be going crazy. Guys, I found a flying cockroach struggling to get off the ground by some paper near, we're gonna call it a space heater or radiator in my room. So I did what any rational person would do in that situation. Found the biggest slipper I could and I smashed the damn thing. Now, luckily, it got killed. It took about 2-3 hits, but I was able to do it. So now on to the next one. This actually is one of the, this is actually a more common situation. Again, a flying cockroach was involved. Let me just tell you, if you've ever seen a flying cockroach up close, it is probably one of the most terrifying things you can see up close, because when these roaches fly, it looks like the most disturbing thing in the world. They look like they're drunk. They look like they can't really keep their balance when they're flying. And sometimes they hit you in the face accidentally. And, you know, at times they will, I don't know why, like the outer skin, because you know how insects have an exoskeleton, you know, meaning that their skeleton is on the outside while ours is on the inside. I know, pretty gross. So that's why I think when you kill them, you hear the crunching sound. So anyway, yeah, this one was in the kitchen, and yeah, this flying cockroach in particular was trying to decide if it was gonna try to go outside a window or if it was gonna land somewhere near papers. Now, I'm assuming that there had to have been something in the papers that it wanted, because it kept flying from the direction of the wall to these tied up newspapers and things for recycling. And this was on a Thursday. So I tried to hit it with a slipper once. It fell off the wall and started trying to run on the ground. Then it flew off again into the pile of recycled papers. So once I got a good aim, I hit it again. It falls to the ground and is struggling to try and fly off. So then I hit it 2 more times. You see what I mean? For some reason, the flying cockroach is harder to kill. So once I did that, finally it broke through the wings and everything, and it just splat on the ground and it was done. But now this last one I'm gonna talk about, bruh, like this gotta be the most hilarious one of all the story times based on killing cockroaches. So this is kind of cringe, but not really. But yo, so imagine, right? And this is real, by the way. None of this is fake. It's not clickbait. It's none of that. Okay. But anyway, this is not meant for clickbait. It's still funny, but it's based on a true story, every single one of them. So yo, this last one now, the craziest one. So imagine, guys, you're in the bathroom. You're trying to pee. But then all of a sudden, you see this 6-legged thing coming out of the corner with the 2 antennas moving like so, as if it's trying to decide, should I stay here or should I leave? Because it was right on the ground, by the way, next to me, and I noticed something moving, like I said, with his antennas to the side, like it was trying to decide, should I go or should I stay? So once I noticed it, you know, again, I tried to, I was trying to basically kill it with a slipper. Now, in every situation, as you've noticed, a slipper was involved. That's because at the times when I was doing this, I didn't really need a spray. I was actually pretty good at hitting them with the slippers. So, yo, I'm in the bathroom. I try to kill this thing. And what I ended up doing next was just, it was too much. Looking back on it now, it's funny, but back then it wasn't funny. So, in the midst of trying to kill this damn thing, I end up knocking over this cabinet. This, like, I'm gonna call it like a, like a straw wood type cabinet. It knocked over and spilled almost everything that was in the inside drawers of it, like open and close. Everything spilled out. Everything spilled to the damn floor in the bathroom. And yo, I'm not even gonna lie, my mother was pissed. and she's Jamaican, so her kind of pissed is very loud and intense. She was like, "Boy, what you doing in the bathroom? You mad? You idiot!" basically, yeah, she was mad that I knocked over everything because she heard it while I was in the bathroom. And mind you, by the way, with all this going on, I was not done peeing. I did make sure to wash my hands before I leave the bathroom, come back, and like I said, everything was spilled to the damn floor. Some of it, unfortunately, now fortunately for me, only a few things fell into the toilet bowl while the toilet was still open, but unfortunately I had to grab some things out. Now here's where the other funny part comes in. Now once I managed to get all this out of there, luckily these were things that could be washed, with soap and water or whatever, wasn't too damaged. But to make a long story short, now mind you, I was able to get the cabinet back up, right? So then I see the thing trying to crawl up to escape on the cabinet, right? After I put it up. So I whack at it with the slipper. It's trying to get away. So then I whack it on this other side. I keep cornering it. Then somehow, right, the cockroach falls right into my pee, into the toilet bowl. It was literally one of the most funny things to think about. This roach was swimming in my pee. Very gross, kind of cringe, like I said before I told you the story, but it was hilarious looking back on it now, because had that not happened, this cockroach would have still been alive and trying to get away. Let me tell you, when you try killing these things, sometimes they can gain some speed, and if you don't react in time, they will escape. I've had situations before where, I would think I would get it and then I didn't, and then like maybe a few hours later, after I spray out a room or something, I find it dead on the floor somewhere outside like a kitchen area or something. Because let me tell you, when they want to escape from you, sometimes they succeed. Not all the time, but that was just funny. So basically, long story short, it tried to escape after I put the cabinet back up. It was hiding for a while, very good, by the way. And it wasn't until I put the cabinet back up and was able to get everything else back onto the into the cabinet, I saw it trying to crawl up, as I said. Then in the motion of me trying to kill it, it was running. I kept cornering it on the thing, and it somehow got all, it got all confused, and I just jumped into the toilet bowl in my pee on its back, struggling hard. It was just funny. So then I flushed it down the toilet, and that was that. But yeah, that's pretty much what happened. And as gross as it was, looking back on it, it's funny. Of course, it's not funny. My mother was angry. I mean, obviously, she could have done a lot more, than what I deserved. But at the end of the day, what matters is that the cabinet got back up. The things that unfortunately fell into the toilet bowl were cleaned off without a problem, and the cockroach is dead. Either that or it swam into an ocean somewhere and then died. I mean, I don't remember exactly where things go when you flush it down the toilet, but the point is, it was swimming in my pee, and that was pretty funny. Gross, as I said, cringe, but it worked. So yeah, guys, that was my story times, my funny, cringy, hilarious story times based on killing cockroaches in my home. Now, if you like this video, if you enjoyed it, please leave it a like, please share, comment, subscribe, right? Share this video with everybody you know. And once again, I want to thank all the subscribers. We're now at 24 subscribers on my channel, and I'm about to hit 8K in views real soon. Again, I make new videos every Thursday, and if you're new to the channel, once again, it's your boy, The Shows, and this is Shows World TV. Alright? So my next video will be next Thursday, and so, Once again, I make new videos every Thursday, so don't forget to hit the bell notification to be notified every time I make a new video. Right? And I hope you enjoyed these story times. And if you want me to do more, leave a like, leave a comment. Just tell me what you want from the channel, and I'll try to make that happen as best as possible. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't gonna tell these stories, but I just figured give you guys a little laugh. So yo, it's your boy Shells, and I will see you guys next time when I upload. Peace.